All right, so we've got Zoey Mitchell burns, and right here we've got the 2nd degree burns on the lower left leg, and then also the lower left arm and hand. And then we've got the 3rd degree upper left arm, and then the chest piece with 3rd degree burns. And so we will be first taking our petroleum. Actually, let me put gloves on because it will get messy. And you only need to put the petroleum dressing on the 3rd degree burns. So we'll put that right there. And I'll use this next one. We can put another one there, and then we'll put the 3rd one on the arm. And then after those are on, we've got a bag here for 4x4s, which you will just layer on top of the burns, and you can put, all right, so I've laid 3 down right there. And then for the chest piece, we'll just, that's as far as we'll go, and then I'll just go and start taping the sides. All right, so now we've got the chest piece taped up. We're going to take our roll gauze, and I'm just gonna start by just wrapping the upper arm, because these are the parts that the students will change the dressing on, so we just want those to be wrapped separately. So we're just gonna wrap it until it's completely covered. And then once you get to the end, you can go ahead and cut it and then tape it down. So after you've gotten that tape down, we're gonna move to the 2nd degree burn. So same thing, we'll just wrap it with the roll gauze. And then since this is around the hand, we'll also go around the fingers a couple times. And then get it all covered. And we can go ahead and put the rest off and then tape it down. Right, and we're just doing the same thing we did to the arm. Wrapping it in the roll gauze, and then this is also elevated on a pillow, and we're just using this little small pillow that we just put in a pillowcase. If you can't find a small one, you can just grab one from 207. All right, and that is it for our burns. All right, and this is the kit that will be on the counter for the students to use. And it's got that petroleum jelly. There's some smaller 2x2s and 4x4s, roll gauze, and some tape for them, as well as some sterile gloves of various sizes. And then we also have the bacitracin ointment in there for them. And also when dressing Zoey, I would suggest looking for one of the gowns that has the buttons, so it's easier to take on and off when they're doing wound care. All right, so this is Zoey Mitchell's pick line. And then we've got it hooked up to our D5 half and S, and in the pump and everything. And then we've got her Foley catheter in, and the best way to do this is to take a tongue presser and stick it in there. And then she's got her nasal cannula in. All right, so this is the feeding pump, and we've got this nice prop that we're going to be using as our screen, and I just put some clear tape on the back, and we'll stick it right there. And then we've got our formula, and this is the label. It just slides right in there. And then get our end here. So it connects. There's two pieces, one that will go directly to her, and this one will go through the machine. So hook there. And then find the lock, and that's where we're gonna make sure that's out here, and then we're just gonna hook this up. It's not actually gonna be turned on, so it just needs to be in place. And then the smaller part is what we're going to be putting through her nose. And this won't go super far down, but we'll go as far as we can. And I'm just gonna take the nasal cannula off just to show. Okay. And we'll take some tape. And you can stick the nasal cannula back in there. And you can add more tape if you need to. And there you go.